Good day all of you. Welcome to the session. In the previous class, we discussed user mask and chmod commands. And one more thing we need to talk about the chmod command. Chmod command is used for what? Chmod is used for changing the user mode. That means assigning the permissions to the file for the specific number of the users. How many number of the users? The users are categorized as three types. Owners are users and groups and others. These three are the set of the users. For each set of the users, you have three types of the permissions. RWX, RWX, RWX. So for a file, it may be a directory file or it may be a plain file, it may be text file or it may be an executable file. Whatever it is, it can have 9 number of the permissions. The permissions can be viewed with the help of a command is ls-l. All these things we discussed in our previous session. And one more thing we discussed in the previous session is called as umask. Stands for user mask. This command is also used to assign the permissions for different set of the users, groups and as well as others. And one more thing here we need to talk about regarding the chmod is there is another way of the representation in the numerical representation of the chmod. What is that? Now we are going to see. See, already we discussed in our previous video that chmod is used for assigning the permissions to the specific number of the users. So we have chmod uses octal notation that starts from 0 to 7. So octal notation can be represented as binary and next represented as permissions. So what are the octal numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this can be changed into the binary. Now what are the permissions here? Dash, dash, dash. So what is 1 here? There is no read, no write, only execute is there. No read is there, write is there. Execution is not there, read is not there, write is there, execution is there, read is there, write and execution is not there. And here read is there, write is not there, execution is there. Here read, write is there, execution is not there. Here read, write and execute all are there. According to this table, we can specify the permissions of the set of the users for a given file. Now we see a small example, that is chmod 777 file 1. So what is the 777 here? What is the 7 here? All the permissions are on. That means read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. So for owners or users, all permissions are there, and for groups, all permissions are there, and for others are also all permissions are given. Like this also we can specify the chmod command. One more example that we will see based on this. One more example is, that is 775. So what is the 7 here? RWX. Again 7, RWX. 5101, sorry, RX. So that is read, write, execute is there for user and others, and read, write, execute is there for groups, and it is for others. Like that also you can specify with the help of the binary notations which are given in the table of the chmod command. You can easily remember this one instead of the previous one. That one also easy. That means that is 4, 2, 1, 4 for read, correct read, and 2 for write and 1 for execute. That can also you can easily remember, and this one also you can easily remember. Both of them as you want. Next. Next we are going to see the df and du commands. What are df and du commands? Now we are going to see. See, du stands for disk usage. That means how many number of the blocks of the disk is used so far. Up to now, What is the memory utilized? Up to now, number of memory blocks used. This kind of the information is displayed with the help of the DU command. Simply at the dollar prompt you give DU. The information will be displayed at the dollar prompt. What kind of the memory is used? How much amount of the memory is used? Next, DF. What is the use of the DF? DF stands for disk free. It displays the information how many number of the memory blocks are free up to now. So far how much memory is free. Simply you type $DF, enter at the command prompt. It displays the free blocks available in the memory. So these two are most widely used to know the details of the memory, the DU and as well as the DF. Next, U limit. U limit stands for user limit. It limits the memory usage of the user. How much limit is given to the user? How much user limit is given? Simply you type at the dollar prompt U limit. It displays the information regarding the user limitation in the memory. How much he has to utilize, how much he has utilized. Next.